Morning slips in soft and thin, golden dust on the window rim. Kettle hums a quiet tune, like it's learned to love the room. I lift a jar with cloudy glass, watch the steam begin to pass, and in that swirl of amber light, I feel you near without a fight. No rushing steps, no borrowed flames, just gentle heat that knows my name. I don't ask time to slow or stay, it does for this small cup today. I sip what we were, warm and mild like sunlight, learning how to smile. Dandelion tea, sweet and clear, tastes like you still being here. Not loud, not bright like summer storms, just steady hands, just quiet forms. And if the world forgets our sign, I still remember in this rhyme. There's a chair you used to claim, still holding shape without your frame. I leave it empty, not from pain, but like a pause inside a song's refrain. The spoon taps once against the jar, a tiny echo from afar, and I recall the way you'd say, love doesn't have to lead the parade. You never chased a perfect scene, you kept your kindness in between. In ordinary you made room for all my shadows to unbloom. I sip what we were, warm and mild like sunlight, learning how to smile. Dandelion tea, sweet and clear, tastes like you still being here. Not loud, not bright like summer storms, just steady hands, just quiet forms. And if the world forgets our sign, I still remember in this rhyme. Maybe love is not a vow, maybe it's the way somehow you let the silence have its place and didn't turn away my face. 1,000 mornings come and go, but some small warmth refuses snow. It lives and sips in softened air, in all the ways you taught me care. I sip what we were, warm and mild like sunlight, learning how to smile. Dandelion tea, sweet and clear, keeps your tenderness right here. No fireworks, no final line, just patience steeped in borrowed time. And if my hands begin to shake, this gentle sweetness will not break. Steam fades up to morning's blue, and I go slow the way we do. There's a bench where the city fades, where the trees keep their secrets safe. Streetlight halos, distant cars, and one calm moon like a steady heart. You sit beside me close but free. They're not trying hard to fix me. The night feels wide but not too deep, like it knows we came to keep. No speeches in the silver air, no future heavy to declare. Just your shoulder soft and near, and my thoughts finally disappear. Under the quiet moon we stay, where time just softly slips away. No fireworks, no rushing tune, just me and you beneath the moon. If every star forgets to shine, your calm will still be next to mine. And I don't need a perfect sign, I only need this here tonight. A dog barks once then settles down. A bicycle rolls through sleepy town. We count the breaths between our words, like that's the only truth we've heard. You trace a circle on your jeans, I watch the gentle in-between. Your presence says what mouths can't prove. Some love is quiet, some love is true. I've been the kind of chase and climb, to outrun fear with louder time. But you don't race, you don't insist. You teach my panic how to quit. Under the quiet moon we stay, where time just softly slips away. No fireworks, no rushing tune, just me and you beneath the moon. If every star forgets to shine, your calm will still be next to mine. And I don't need a perfect sign, I only need this here tonight. If tomorrow bends the plans we made, if daylight steals the night's soft shade, I'll carry this bench in my chest, a place where I could finally rest. Not because the world turned kind, but because you didn't leave me behind. A quiet vow you never spoke, and every breath we never broke. Under the quiet moon we stay, where time just softly slips away. No grand finale, no last line, just your slow heartbeat next to mine. And when the streets get sharp and wide, I'll close my eyes and step inside the small calm space you gave to me. The bench, the moon, the way you breathe. The city moves, the night will end, but I'll remember where peace began. The record player's older now, a wooden box with tired valves. The needle drops with a little sigh, then crackles like the past still tries. You sit cross-legged on the rug, pull my sleeve like a gentle tug. The room is dim, the world is far, and we don't need to be stars. We've got a song with worn out seams, a rhythm made of real life things. Not perfect sound, not polished shine, just something honest over time. Let it play with all its scratch, returning home. And in the little vinyl noise I hear the steadiness of choice, to hold, to stay, to not erase the human edges of this place. The chorus lifts then slips again, like how we've fallen, how we've been. A laugh caught in the in-between, a quiet kiss behind the scene. You say I love you softer now, not like a promise, like a vow. You live in cups and folded sheets, and midnight talks and grocery streets. I used to chase a flawless tune, a love that never faced a bruise. But you taught me what is true. The best songs bend and still come through. Let it play with all its scratches. Love that lasts is love that patches. No fireworks, no brand new glow, just warmth that keeps returning home. And in the little vinyl noise I hear the steadiness of choice, to hold, to stay, to not erase the human edges of this place. If time wears down the spinning wheel, if some days hurt more than they heal, we'll turn it over, start again, and meet each other where we've been. A record isn't meant to hide the marks that prove it's been a lie. So let our love be like that song, a little rough, but carrying on. Let it play with all its scratches. Love that lasts is love that patches. No grand finale, no loud claim, just quiet hands that stay the same. And when the needle lifts at last, I won't regret the imperfect past, because the crackle in the air is proof you always were right there. The record ends, the room is warm, and I still choose you. Soft and sure. Morning leans on the window pane, soft gold spilling like gentle rain. Dust turns bright in the quiet beam, floating slow like a half-made dream. I watch it dance where you once stood, where your laugh warmed up the wood. No photograph to hold you near, just light and air, and you appear. The world outside is running fast, but here the seconds learn to last. I don't reach out, I don't pretend, I let the silence be my friend. You left your love in painted air, in sunlight threading everywhere. No frame, no name, no perfect line, just a warmth that lingers after time. And if my heart forgets the how, it still remembers this. Somehow you color all the quiet parts and turn my breathing into art. A cup sits cooling on the table. My thoughts are small, but they are stable. The kettle clicks, then settles down like it won't wake the sleeping house. I open up the window wide, You left your love in painted air and sunlight threading everywhere. No stage, no vows, no closing scene, just tenderness in between. So I will stand here calm and true and let the morning pull me through, because you're still in what remains, this window light, these quiet days. Dust keeps dancing slow and fair, and I keep finding you in Headlights swallowed by the white, roads dissolve into the night. The dashboard hums a nervous glow, and I don't trust what I don't know. My hands are tied on 30 miles, my thoughts are running wild in the files. Then your voice comes through the line, steady as a porch lamp shine. You don't say don't be afraid, you don't pretend the fog will fade. You simply breathe and speak it slow. Turn left, I'm here, just go. You're my lantern in the fog, a quiet light when I feel lost. Not a fire that burns the sky, just warmth that helps my heartbeat try. If I can't see what's up ahead, I follow you instead. And every mile in soft refrain, you guide me home again. Wipers sweep like metronomes, counting out the way back home. The truck rolls by, then disappears, like every fear that gets too near. You ask me what I can still see. You keep it simple, you keep it clean. No panic in your gentle tone. You turn the unknown into known. I used to think I had to steer through every storm alone in fear, but you remind me line by line, let me share the dark with you tonight. You're my lantern in the fog, a quiet light when I feel lost. Not a fire that burns the sky, just warmth that helps my heartbeat try. If I can't see what's up ahead, I follow you instead. And every mile in soft refrain, you guide me home again. Maybe love is not a cure, maybe it's a steady shore, a hand that doesn't let you run, a voice that says you're not undone. The fog can keep its heavy veil, it doesn't get the final tale, because your calm becomes my sight, and I arrive in borrowed light. You're my lantern in the fog, my solid ground when roads are soft. No hero lines, no perfect plan, just you who understands. And when tomorrow looks unclear, I'll hear you near, a gentle glow inside my chest that leads me through the rest. Headlights find the streets I'm blue, and I find me because of you. Train moves like a sigh, streetlights pulling silver by, plastic seats, a tired crowd, headphones hiding under clouds. You sit across with calm closed hands, a paperback, a quiet glance. The rails keep time beneath our feet, and somehow that feels like relief. No reason to perform or prove, no easy line to make a move, just the gentle, honest way you let the silence stay. On the slow train home, we don't rush, we let the night speak soft enough. No fireworks, no sudden show, just warmth that starts to grow. A small smile passing in the glass, two strangers letting moments last. And in the rhythm, low and kind, I feel you find me. I find a station name, then fading doors. The city loosens at the seams. You move your back to make me room, like kindness is your native tongue. My reflection shakes in window dark, but yours stays steady like a spark that doesn't flare, just holds its place. A light I trust at half a pace. I've known the world in faster lanes, and louder loves and sharper pains, but here beneath the passing hum, I learned what calm can become. On the slow train home, we don't rush, we let the night speak soft enough. No fireworks, no sudden show, just warmth that starts to grow. A small smile passing in the glass, two strangers letting moments last. And in the rhythm, low and kind, I feel you find me. I find maybe nothing happens here that makes a story loud and clear. No grand confession, no bold start, just quiet threading through the dark. But when you look at me, my eyes, the noise in me just quiets down. And I don't need to name it now, I only know I'm softer somehow. On the slow train home, we don't rush, we let the night speak soft enough. No grand finale on the line, just passing time, just passing time. If we get off at different stops, I'll still remember what it taught. Some love begins without a sound, like rails that carry you safe to ground. The train slows down, the doors unwind, and I step out, still warm inside. for scarves, a thin silver thread, no jewels at all, just something small you left to guard my heart. I slip it on and meets my skin like a quiet yes I don't have to explain. And suddenly the room feels wide, but not the kind that makes me afraid. The day is loud, the world moves fast. I'm always trying not to crash, but there it is around my wrist, a steady circle I can't miss. You're the silver thread through time, pulling me back when I lose my mind. Not with fireworks, not with force, just a gentle, constant course. When the night gets heavy, when my hands feel cold, this little ring of light still holds. And even if your voice is gone from view, my pulse remembers how you made it true. I walk through crowds like rainfall noise, faces blur, 1,000 choices. But every time I start to drift, the bracelet presses, soft, insistent. I think of how you never asked for perfect words or perfect plans, only honesty inside my chest, only me, exactly as I am. I used to chase the right to stay, to earn my place, to prove my way, but you just held the simple fact I'm not a problem to subtract. You're the silver thread through time, pulling me back when I lose my mind. Not with fireworks, not with force, just a gentle, constant course. When the night gets heavy, when my hands feel cold, this little ring of light still holds. And even if your voice is gone from view, my pulse remembers how you made me. Love is mostly this, a quiet signal in the wrist, a tug that says come home again. Not to a place, but to who I've been. I don't need vows carved into stone, I don't need proof I'm not alone. Feel you in the smallest trace, the way you stitched my broken pace. You're the silver thread through time, pulling me back when I lose my mind. Not a headline, not a scene, just steady love behind the scenes. If tomorrow bends and seasons change their tone, this warmth will still lead me home. And even if we're miles and years apart, you're tied around the quiet of my heart. One thin thread, a simple shine, and I remember I'll be fine. April rain arrives like breath, soft against the city's chest. Sidewalks turn to mirrored gray, and every hurry fades away. You pull your hood, then laugh at me, my hair already wild and free. We find a doorway, warm and small, and let the weather have it all. No need to run, no need to hide. We watch the world from the inside. Your hand finds mine without a sound, like that's how calm is passed around. On the first day of April rain, love feels light, not loud, not strained. No Raindrops drum on passing cars. Streetlights bloom like blurred out stars. A paper cup of tea in hand, steam rising like a quiet plant. You say it smells like new beginnings, and I believe you without thinking, because your voice has learned my fears and turns them into something clear. I used to chase a brighter sky, afraid of clouds, afraid of why, but you keep showing me it's true. Some light is made of rain, and you on the first day of April rain. Love feels like not loud, not strained. No fireworks, no high note climb, just gentle water, gentle time. If seasons change the way we are, let them, this is where we start. Two hearts staying soft again under April rain. If tomorrow comes with heavier storms, if we lose shape, if we lose forms, I'll remember this unhurried hour. How you make quiet feel like power. A simple shelter, shoulder close, the kind of tenderness that grows without a vow, without a scene, just staying kind in between. On the first day of April rain, I learned what love is meant to mean. Not a rescue, not a blaze, but steady warmth in ordinary days. And if the world forgets our name, the pavement will remember rain. How we stood still, how we remain on the first day of April rain. The clouds move on, the streets will dry, but your hand stays in mine. The music dies behind the door, confetti stuck along the floor. My smile is tired, painted thin. I'm still wearing who I've been. Hallway neon violet white turns my shadow into light. You walk beside me, calm and slow, like you already know. I don't say much, my throat is tight. I'm full of noise, I'm out of fight. You don't demand a shining line, you just match your breath to mine. In the elevator after the party, you see the real me, soft and sparing. No fireworks, no last call kiss, just quiet truth in a metal box. When the doors close, the world lets go, and I don't have to glow. You hold my hand like you're enough, and that's the kind of love I trust. Floor numbers blink like sleepy stars. We rise above the outside cars. My mascara smudge, my heart beat loud. I'm losing edges in the crowd. You tilt your head, you redden my face, like you've memorized my breaks. I lean into your shoulder seam and finally stop performing. I used to think I had to be the loudest version to be seen, but you keep choosing what is true, the quiet parts that live in me and you. In the elevator after the party, you see the real me, soft and sparing. No fireworks, safe when I'm unraveling. No grand speech, no dramatic scene, just you, just me, and gentle gravity. When the doors open, life comes back, but I won't break, because you loved me past the lights in the quiet ride of night. The hallway waits, the city hums, and I walk home as who I am. Found the tear on the seam, a fraying edge I didn't see. I tossed the coat on the back of a chair, said it's nothing, like I didn't care. But you brought out a needle thread, lamplight soft above your head. The room went quiet in that glow, as if the world agreed to slow. No lecture, no, you should have known. You just made warmth out of the war. And watching you, I start to feel how kindness learns to be real. You stitched the hem, you stitched my day in little careful, patient ways. No fireworks, no saving scene, just love behind the scenes. And every pull of silver thread says what your mouth has never said. I'm here, I'll keep you warm. That's all, that's more. Your fingers move like quiet rain, steady work without a claim. A tiny knot, a gentle tug, and suddenly I'm not so rough. I think of all the times I hid, the worn out parts I couldn't fix. But you don't flinch, you don't ignore, you mend the places I'm ashamed of. I used to measure love in height, in grand gestures, in spotlight. But you remind me, thread by thread, the softest care is how we're kept. You stitch the hem, you stitch my day in little careful, patient ways. No fireworks, no saving scene, just love behind the scenes. And every pull of silver thread says what your mouth has never said. I'm here, I'll keep you warm. That's all, that's more. If life unravels at the edge, if I come home in silent dread, you won't demand I shine or prove. You'll make a place for me to soothe. A patched up coat, a steady light, a cup of tea at end of night. And in that ordinary grace, I finally feel my breathing pace. You stitch the hem, you stitch my day, and I learn love doesn't stray. It doesn't need a perfect line, it just keeps showing up on time. And when the seasons turn their tone, I'll wear your care like something sewn close to my skin, soft as a vow, quiet as now. between the stacks where daylight sleeps and dust hangs soft like quiet keeps. I reached for words on a higher shelf, pretending I was by myself. Your hand arrived the same small time, two fingertips, a startled rhyme. You smiled like you didn't want to break the hush the room was trying to make. No music playing, no crowded signs, just paper, air, and straightened spines. You said sorry like a feather fell, and somehow I could breathe again. In the library, our love starts small, not a spark, but a steady call. No fireworks, no sudden scene, just something gentle in between. A borrowed book, a passing glance, a quiet, unannounced romance. And every time the world feels loud, I think of you and soften down. You asked what I was trying to find. I said something to clear my mind. You nodded like you understood how silence can be something good. We walked the rows in separate lines, but kept meeting at the same kinds. Old poetry, soft-hearted prose, the pages where the calmness goes. I used to hurry through my days, chasing noise in different ways, but near you, time would step aside and let my anxious thoughts untie. In the library, our love starts small, not a spark, but a steady call. No fireworks, no sudden scene, just something gentle in between. A borrowed book, a passing glance, a quiet, unannounced romance. And every time the world feels loud, I think of you and soften down. Maybe love is learning how to speak in whispers, not in vows. A note you leave inside a page, a careful smile across a space. No need to rush or name it fast. Some things are meant to slowly last. So if you ask me where it began, I'll point to books and shaking hands. In the library, our love starts small and grows like light along the wall. No spotlight, no high, no climb, just warmth that deepens over time. A borrowed book, a steady chance, a quiet, unannounced romance. And if the world forgets our tune, the shells will hum it back so soon. Turn the page, the silence stays, and I keep finding you that way. There's an empty frame on the bookshelf, gold-trimmed edges a little worn. I bought it thinking I could hold a moment still, a perfect form. But days don't sit for portraits alone, they slip away like quiet songs. So it stays blank, and yet it keeps a kind of warmth it doesn't need to speak. I used to chase a captured proof, a frozen smile, a certain truth. But what we were the coat pulled tight, a voice that didn't need the right words to make the dark feel less. You made a home out of my mess. I thought love had to leave a mark you could point to in the dark, but you were always simpler, true, a steady here I leaned into. An empty frame, a full heart. Some love can't be photographed. No glossy light, no post design, just time that holds its own soft shine. And when I look at nothing there, I feel you in the open air. In all the moments we didn't save, but somehow never gave away. Maybe memory isn't a scene, maybe it's the in-between. The way the room got quiet, calm, the way you held my open palm. If the world demands a why from me, I'll point to what they'll never see, a frame that's empty on the shelf, and all the love it holds itself. An empty frame, a full heart. I keep the space where we still are. No grand goodbye, no final proof, just gentle truth behind the truth. And if the years erase the day, this quiet outline still will say some things are real because they're felt, not because they're put on display. So I dust the glass, I let it be a blank square full of memory. The curtains fall like quiet snow, the last bright chord lets go. My name is still in the hallway, but it's fading from the stairs. Glitter clings to tired skin, a borrowed shine I'm turning in. I peel the pins out of my head, and you're the only one still there. No cameras, no congratulations, just a breath between vibrations. I'm smaller now, I'm almost plain, and you don't look away. After the applause, after the glow, when the lights go down and the crowds let go, you love the part they never see, the quiet ache, the undone me. No spotlight needed, no perfect line. You hold my heart in softer time, and when the world forgets my name, you stay the same. A dressing room with muted gold, roses droop, the air turns cold. My costume hangs like someone else, a version of me on a shelf. I stare at lipstick on a cup, at all the things I can't keep up. You touch my wrist, you say it low. You don't have to be a show. I've learned to smile on borrowed strength, to hide the cracks with careful depth. But you don't ask me to pretend, you let me in and start again. After the applause, after the glow, when the lights go down and the crowds let go, you love the part they never see, the quiet ache, the undone me. No spotlight needed, no perfect line. You hold my heart in softer the glow. When the lights go down and the crowds let go, you love the part they never see, the quiet ache, the undone me. No grand finale, no last refrain, just you and me when silence reigns. And if tomorrow brings the fade, you'll stay the same. The hallway empties, footsteps slow, and I'm still loved after the glow. There's a box beneath my bed, full of paper, full of debt. Now money, just the words I owed to every truth I couldn't hold. Envelopes with no address, ink that never left my chest. I wrote I'm sorry in the dark, then folded it before the spark. I always feared if you could see the mess of what I carry, you'd turn away, you'd change your mind. So I kept silence as my sign. But you loved me without reading. You knew the chapters I was bleeding, and every pause and every thread. You heard the things I never said, letters never sent, still true. They were always leading back to you. Not with a shout, not with a scene, but with a quiet in between. Some pages smell like summer rain, some like nights that wouldn't change. A note that says I tried my best, a line I wrote and then suppressed. I kept them neat, I kept them still, like hiding them would break their will. But you would find me anyway, and how my shoulders tilt and sway. You never asked for perfect proof, you never made my fear the truth. You let me be unfinished art and held the fragile of my heart. But you loved me without reading. You knew the chapters I was bleeding, in every pause and every thread. You heard the things I never said, letters never sent, still true. They were always leading back to you. Not with a shout, not with a scene, but with a quiet in between. Maybe love is not the letter, maybe love is something better. The way you sit and do not rush, the way you turn my panic hush. So I'll keep this box, but I won't hide. I'll let the pages breathe inside, because the truest words I knew were answered by the way you stayed, not what you do. And you love me without reading. You know the places I am healing. If I can't speak, if I can't try, you still can see the reasons why. Letters never sent, still mine, but your hands made every line feel safe enough to finally be more than paper underneath me. So I close the lid and I sea, bluing skies and lemon trees. It had a town I couldn't spell, but it looked like home somehow. I sat beneath the paper's shade, watched the sunlight move like waves, and wrote your name and stopped too soon, like my hand forgot what to do. The mailbox stood a block away, painted red, so bold, so brave, but I kept walking past its door, saving words I couldn't afford. It's the postcard you never got, full of feelings I never dropped. No confession, no perfect line, just I miss you between the time. I carried it through stations, through rain, like a secret tucked in my name. And now it's worn, but still it proves some love stays quiet when it's true. Hotel hallway, yellow light, I heard your voice in late night quiet. I tried to call, then held my breath, let the silence do the rest. On the back I wrote small things: coffee's better in the spring, street musicians know your face, I found your laugh in every place. I told myself it's just a card, but it felt like giving my guard. So I folded hope like paper thin and let it live beneath my skin. It's the postcard you never got, full of feelings I never dropped. No confession, no perfect line, just I miss you between the time. I carried it through stations, through rain, like a secret tucked in my name. And now it's worn, but still it proves some love stays quiet when it's true. Maybe I was scared to change what we were into, something named. Maybe I was scared you'd see how much you quietly mattered to me. But every mile I walked alone kept pulling me back toward home, not to a place, not to a view, but to the thought of writing you. It's the postcard you never got, but it kept my heart from getting lost. No grand moment, no shining scene, just tenderness in between. And if one day I find the nerve, I'll send the words I still preserve. Until then, folded in my pocket too, this little paper keeps choosing you. A stamp I never used, and a love that never moved. Autumn light on the kitchen tile, thin as smoke, soft as denial. Two mugs waiting, same old cups, steam rising but we don't look up. Your sweater sleeve is pulled too long, my hands are quiet, holding on. The clock keeps breathing on the wall, like it's afraid we'll speak and fall. We've learned the language of I'm fine, a careful piece of practice. under it a different sound, a deeper ache. We circle round. We don't break, we don't scream, we just drift inside the dream. Love still lives, but softer now, like a vow we won't allow. Autumn coffee, warm and slow, tastes like things we won't outgrow. And in the space between your eyes and mine, there's a sentence we don't try. Trace a ring where time is gone. We talk of errands, future days, small safe roads, familiar ways. But every plan is set to need, like we're tiptoeing on brittle feet. I miss the laugh that used to spill, the easy touch, the fearless still. Now even kindness feels so thin, like we're afraid to let it in. We don't break, we don't scream, we just drift inside the dream. Love still lives, but softer now, like a vow we won't allow. Autumn coffee, warm and slow, tastes like things we won't outgrow. And in the space between your eyes and mine, there's a sentence we don't try. Maybe some love doesn't end, it changes shape, it learns to bend. A photograph that doesn't fade, but can't recall the joy it made. So I reach for what is true, the fact I'm still here next to you. If we can't go back, maybe we can stay not the same, but not away. We don't break, we don't scream, we just wake inside the dream. Love still lives, and maybe that's the quiet courage that we have. Autumn coffee, warm and slow, teaches hearts how not to go. And if the words won't come in time, let my hands say I'm still trying. The cups go cold, the morning moves, but I still choose this gentle truth. There's laundry draped on every chair, a paperback on the window ledge. The sink is full of honest days, and you are humming half asleep. A candle flickers by the cup, the hallway noise can't reach us much. No polished light, no perfect frame, just tiny rituals that stay the same. We don't need gold to make it true, we don't need crowds to pull us through. You look at me like rest is real, and suddenly I know what I can feel. This is our room called forever, where time gets lost but we remember. The way you breathe, the way you stay, even when the words slip away. No diamond vows, no rooftop views, just morning light and worn-in shoes. And if the world keeps asking more, we close the door. winter skies. We dance around the narrow space, two planets in a quiet place. I trace the lines along your hand, like reading maps I understand. Outside, the city rides its noise. In here, we make the gentler choice. I used to think love had to prove itself in headlines high and new, but you and I, we learned instead the softest things are what are said. This is our room called forever, where time gets lost but we remember the way you breathe, the way you stay, even when the words slip away. No diamond bells, no rooftop views, just morning light and worn-in shoes. And if the world keeps asking more, we close the door. Maybe someday we'll drift like stars, different streets, familiar scars, but I will know just where you are, in candle smoke, in quiet jars, in the fold of towels, warm and clean, and all the in-between. Not a monument, not a scene, just a love that lives where life has been. This is our room called forever, where time gets lost but we remember the way you breathe, the way you stay. My favorite kind of any day. No grand finale, no last line, just yours and mine, just yours and mine. And if tomorrow breaks the door, I'll carry home a single room, a steady light, and I'm alright. I'm alright. The bus stop shivers under light, a tired street, a colder night. Snowflakes spin like paper ash, hitting my coat then turning glass. My hands are deep inside my sleeves, I count my breath to try to breathe. The timetable is fading ink, and every minute feels like blink. Then you arrive, no sudden sound, just boots on snow, then standing down. You don't look like you wanna speak, but kindness always finds a way to leak. At the snowy bus stop, you shared your scarf, split your warmth right down the heart. No big words, no reason why, just a soft tear beneath the sky. And I felt something shift in me, like winter learned to be gentle finally. If love begins in smallest parts, maybe it starts with a shared scar. The wind comes sharp, it tries to bite. You step a little to my side, you wrap the wool around my neck, not too close but close enough. Your fingers brush then pull away, like you respect the fragile day. We watch the road, we watch the snow, and still the silence doesn't feel like stone. I've known the cold in crowded rooms where nobody sees and nobody moves, but here with you the night turns kind, not loud, just quietly aligned. At the snowy bus stop, you shared your scarf, split your warmth right to be seen, to be warm, to be more. At the snowy bus stop, you shared your scarf, and I carried that like quiet art. Not a promise, not a claim, just warmth that stayed the same. And if the world turns sharp and wide, I'll remember you beside the light. How love can show without a start, in the simple act of sharing warmth. The doors close, the city moves, and your scarf is still on my skin. April rain on a quiet street, silver ripples at our feet. A single umbrella, navy blue, tilts a little when you move. Street lights blur in puddle glass, cars go by like distant laughs. And somehow in the falling sound, my racing thoughts come gently down. No need to talk above the sky, no need to name what passes by. Your shoulder close, my breath in time, that's enough to feel like mine. So we walk slow and easy, let the rain say what we can't. Love doesn't have to shout to reach me, it can be quiet as your hand. April rain, soft and steady, washing edges of my fear. Under this small shelter we carry, I feel you near, I feel you here. You pointed blossoms in the dark, tiny lanterns in the park. Petals stick to your damp sleeve, like the night refuses to leave. We stop at windows warm with light, bakeries closing for the night. You smile like you've got nowhere to be, and that kind of calm teaches me. I used to hurry through my days, chasing proof in louder ways, but you make room in simple air for all my worry to repair. So we walk slow and easy, let the rain say what we can't. Love doesn't have to shout to reach me, it can be quiet as your hand. April rain, soft and steady, washing edges of my fear. Under this small shelter we carry, I feel you near. If tomorrow turns its pages fast, if the city shakes and doesn't last, I'll remember how you held the space between my silence and my face. No vows written, no lines rehearsed, just two hearts learning to move unhurried first. And every drop that kissed our skin felt like a promise settling in. So we walk slow and easy, let the rain say what we can. Love doesn't have to shout to reach me, it can be quiet as your hand. April rain, soft and steady, keeps a small light on the ground. And when the world gets loud and heavy, I'll find you in that gentle sound. It's late again, the hallway's dim. My thoughts keep running thin and grim. The night is loud inside my head, even when the house is dead. You don't ask what started it, you don't chase me out of it. You turn the kitchen light on low, porcelain glow on tile and stove. The kettle fills a quiet pour, a steady sound I can't ignore. And in the soft, familiar hum, my shaking hands begin to come undone. You make tea like a small prayer, no big words hanging in the air. You let the silence do its part and hold the edges of my heart. Porcelain light, gentle and true, teaches my breath to follow you. Not fixing me, not making claims, just staying close until it changes. A mug warms up my cooling palms, steam rising slow, a tender calm. You sit across, you blink and breathe, like peace is something we can't weave. Outside the city never sleeps, but here the quiet finally keeps. You look at me like I'm not wrong, like I belong, like I belong. I used to think love had to burn to prove itself with sharp returns, but you were soft in every way that turns my fear into a place. You make tea like a small prayer, no big words hanging in the air. You let the silence do its part and hold the edges of my heart. Porcelain light, gentle and true, teaches my breath to follow you. Not fixing me, not making claims, just staying close until it changes. If I can't name what hurts tonight, if every thought is out of sight, you don't demand a perfect line. You give me time, you give me time. A fingertip against my wrist, a quiet here, a softened kiss, and suddenly the dark feels small, like it can't swallow me at all. You make tea like a small prayer, no big words hanging in the air. You let the silence do its part and hold the edges of my heart. Porcelain light, gentle and true, I learned what safety feels like through you. Not fireworks, not a grand refrain, just steady love that stays the same. The kettle clicks, the night lets go, and in this glow, I'm not alone.